Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, She's French, and if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please make sure to subscribe. If you're new, my name is Jenna. I'm a Parisian girl based in California, and I make videos about curating your life French girl style. So for today's video, I actually wanted to share with you guys some designer items that I no longer own. I have a really small curated closet, and sometimes even though a piece may be designer, it may not make the cut to stay in my closet. So figured it would be interesting to look back on some pieces that I no longer own and share them with you guys. So let's get started. And real quick, before I tell you the first piece, I just want to say that if you own any of these pieces, it doesn't mean that they're bad pieces. It just means that these are pieces that no longer worked with my closet or were going in the direction that I wanted to take my closet. Like I said, my closet is really small and very curated. So this was just part of my own style journey, but it doesn't mean that if you own it, you should get rid of it or you should no longer like it. Style is personal. So the first piece is actually my first designer purchase ever. It's the GG Gucci belt. This was a piece that I bought maybe, a long time now. Maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I was really excited to get that piece, and obviously we were all seeing that belt everywhere. I felt like it was a really good addition to my closet because I wanted to accessorize in a subtle way, and looking back, maybe it wasn't the most subtle, but I can think of many more less subtle items that I could have gone for. I felt like a belt would work really well with my closet because I wear jeans pretty much 99% of the time, and I dress pretty simple, so I always do like a neutral top, probably black, and then I would have done jeans and the belt, and I really enjoyed it. But what happened for me is that because my closet is so small, I have less variety to work with, so it's things that I see a lot and that I will use a lot, obviously. And with that belt being so popular, not only was I reaching for it a lot, but I was also seeing it all over social media to the point where it made me completely sick of it. I know that some people might be like, yes, it's really trendy, I'm doing it, but for me it had the opposite effect because I just was getting so tired of it, and I wasn't even the one that was really wearing it all the time. I was just scrolling and just seeing it everywhere, and it was just too much for me. So eventually I stopped reaching for it. So it was in really good condition. I sold it, got a lot of my money back, which was really nice, and then invested that money into something else instead. And that's actually what I really like about being able to sell online. I think it's something so new, and if you have a piece that you spent some money on and that you no longer use and that you want to sell, it's a really good way to get some of your money back. I definitely think you should utilize that if it applies to you. You're gonna laugh at me for the next piece, but the second item is the teeny tiny Jacquemus bag, that tight, not the micro that I have, but the micro that is literally this big. It's big enough to hold a singular coin, nothing more, and if that. Honestly, it was really cute, and I felt like it was almost like a nostalgic purchase, which is funny for me to say, but the Jacquemus bags are my first designer bags, and I love them. I still have 2 of them. I actually have 3, but 2 of the minis, and I think they're so fun and amazing, and they really do work for me. I do get a lot of utility out of them. I don't carry a lot in my bags. This one though, truly, you cannot put anything. I wore it kind of like jewelry as an accessory. I thought it was really cute to have that one on and maybe my actual bigger mini bag. But eventually it was decently expensive, and I just felt like it wasn't a piece that was going to be timeless in my closet. And while it was fun, because I'm so tough about what I keep, not because I like to limit myself, but truly because I like to have a really strong rotation in my closet, I wasn't reaching for it. I wasn't planning on like really making it work, so I decided to sell that piece. So I no longer have it. It's really cute though, and I thought it was a lot of fun. I still do think it's a lot of fun, but I think maybe the price is a little bit high for what it is. The next item is another Jacquemus bag. I went through a little phase of not quite collecting them, but I really loved all of the designs that were coming out, and this one was a really good shape to add to my closet. I got it in the snake style patent leather, which was really beautiful, but scared me a lot once I actually owned it. And you might be like, well, of course, it's a white bag and it's patent, but really I thought that I would be the snowflake that's different and can take care of it better. I didn't have any issues with the bag, and actually I never experienced any color transfer, but it scared me, so it meant that I wasn't truly enjoying that bag. I decided to sell it when it was still in basically like new condition. While it was really beautiful, I just felt like it wasn't gonna be timeless in my closet. So all the bags I have right now are black, and that I think just makes a lot more sense for me. With the amount of utility that I get out of my pieces, they really do need to last, which is why most of the time you'll see me wearing black or denim. Another piece that I loved and owned and no longer own is a off-white long wallet. They're called the yen style wallets, I believe. It's like the continental style wallet that are a little bit wider. My thought behind that was that I had a card holder prior that was a little bit too small. Looking back now, actually I do miss having a card holder. I'm looking for a new wallet right now. I haven't had this wallet for a long time. I've just been doing without, just putting my cards in the bag. But I would like to bring something in. Anyway, it's not about that. That wallet, my thought was that I would use it kind of like a clutch, and it was super cute. It said "for money" on the front, but the style of the text kind of made it look like "for honey," which I thought was really cute and like sweet. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really cool streetwear piece, and it was nice, but it turned out to just be too big. I just didn't have enough things to put in that wallet, nor did I want to have a really full wallet. I really enjoyed it. I liked the idea of it, but really I like something that has a handle or some sort of strap. And right now, being a mom with my lifestyle, that wallet would absolutely not work. I sold it about 2 years ago now, and it was a really cool piece, but I do not miss it because it wasn't useful for me. I never had a bag that was big enough to put it into, and I didn't like having to hold something in my hand. I would rather be able to put it on my wrist or actually hold it on my fingers so that I still have my palm free. So that is the last piece. Hope that you guys enjoyed this. It's really fun. I think it's more fun than me doing hauls all the time because of course I can't really sustain that because that's not really the way that I shop. But I have had some really great pieces that I don't think were ever bad, but I think it's cool to share what I maybe don't own anymore. I'm actually gonna do a second video of this because I have a couple more pieces I want to talk about. So make sure to subscribe so that you can catch that one, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys.